Hello, my beautiful duckling. Today I want to talk to you about manifesting when you are a Christian. Manifesting when you're a Christian isn't really as hard as so many people think. There's just a few little tweaks that you need to make in order to actually manifest as a Christian. But once you do those tweaks, it's easy as pie. This is Susie, your beautiful swan queen. Welcome back to my garden. If you guys like my channel, subscribe, hit the like button. If you have any video ideas, questions you want me to answer in a video, put it underneath the video and ask it, and I'll do a video for you. When we are manifesting and we are using the law of attraction, Neville Goddard's teachings, which is the Bible, they actually work side by side. And I know a lot of people are not going to tell you that, but I'm going to tell you a big secret. I'm a Catholic. I don't practice religion as much as I did when I was a child. Not because I don't have time. I just got in the habit of not going to church. But a lot of people still go to church. They go to mosque. They go to temple. They pray 5 times a day because that is their beliefs. And then yet when they want to manifest something, they're afraid to ask or thank you to God for it. I believe in God. I'm not afraid to say it. I truly believe in God. I honestly know that there is a day where I'm going to see my big brother again. I know Russ and I somehow will be reunited in heaven. If I didn't believe that, that would be something that I just can't accept, that I'm not going to see him again. So when you are religious, you have beliefs, you have facts that you have been taught from the time you were born until today that are ingrained into your system. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. What is a big deal is do unto others as you'd have done unto yourself. So I'm a Catholic. I have friends who are Muslim. I have friends who are Lutheran. I have friends who are non-denominational, which is Joel Osteen's teachings. I have friends that are Pentecostal. The Pentecostals, a lot of them are old school. They won't cut their hair, they won't watch TV. The women wear skirts. That's a little bit more religious than I want to be, because a Pentecostal says I can't dye my hair. I can't wear makeup. I definitely can't get my nails done. They have to be natural, even if I do paint them. Lutherans, Catholics, Baptists, I've talked about growing up in those churches. And growing up in those churches, the core was the same. But something that stuck out to me is Jim Carrey talks about manifesting and imagination creates your reality. He learned it from his school teacher. He said that she was his second grade teacher. He does it in an Irish accent. And she told the kids that she prayed to Mother Mary, asked Mother Mary to ask God for the things that she wanted, and she got it. So Jim prayed to God for a bicycle. 2 weeks later, got a bicycle. Therefore, he believed that praying to God got you your stuff. So if you are manifesting as a Christian, it's simple. God, thank you for the favor in my life. Thank you that it is your will that I be blessed. Thank you that it is your will that everything is working out for me. Thank you that no matter what happens in my life, I know you have my back and you're guiding me forward on the right path. I'm creating this because you gave me the desire. In being religious, I believe that my imagination is God. So if my imagination is God and I have this desire, I physically cannot turn into a swan. I mean, I can die and be reincarnated into a swan, but I physically cannot grow wings and become a swan. I just have not figured out how to transcend that one. But he has this gift of giving me things. God gives me a lot of gifts. He gave me 4 beautiful children. He gave me wonderful friends. He gave me wonderful family. He gave me people that enrich my life, people that teach me things. Where manifesting and religion bulk is when it comes to a specific person, especially. Because do unto others as you'd have done unto yourself. Do you want somebody to manifest you? So why would you be manifesting somebody? I don't agree with that. Every person in our life from the day we are born is a specific person. Our parents are specific people. Our siblings are specific people. Our friends, our teachers, the people we want to be introduced to. When we see somebody in public, we're like, wow, I want to get to know that person. So you become friends with that person. You see somebody else and you're like, I want to date that person. In religion, it is God saying, I brought this person into your life. It's okay to manifest them. If you're not harming that person, and I mean harming them, sending them to jail, creating chaos in their life, wishing them illness, and, worst, wishing them dead, then that, I'm going to say, is across the line in manifesting. You should not wish somebody ill. But if you are wishing love, you wouldn't reject love, so why are you rejecting sending them love? Why are you rejecting them? Because I know from coaching 1,000 people in relationships that if I'm thinking about that person's thinking about me. And I know if I'm thinking about that job, my boss was thinking about whether or not I would be in a good position for that job. Or my boss had a reason why they didn't want to give me the job. And they would tell me, Susie, you might be really good for this job, but you are so great at what you do that I don't want to lose you in this position. That doesn't mean I didn't get promoted. That doesn't mean I got promoted, because at that time I didn't realize that my words were creating I didn't get promoted. But when you have a job and you want a promotion, you're not asking that this person be fired. You're saying, thank you, God, for giving me this promotion. Thank you for raising my income to this level. Thank you for allowing this beautiful person to come into my life. Thank you that all of these amazing gifts you're giving me. In religion, the gift of a child is considered one of the ultimate gifts. A guy giving you his last name is his ultimate gift. For a woman, we think it's having a baby. No, it's really them giving us our name. And if we don't take it, it causes problems in the back of their head. But when you are focusing on your manifesting and your religion, you're making it too complicated, guys. I love you, but you're really, really making it too complicated. When you want to manifest with religion, the Muslim religion is the easiest one to explain in this situation. They pray 5 times a day. They go down on their prayer mat and they pray 5 times a day. That is 5 times a day they deliberately set out to ask Allah and to do their ritual prayers and give thanks to their amazing life. But when they're manifesting something, they're afraid to say, Allah, thank you for giving me the new car. Thank you for the new job. Thank you for the promotion at work. Allah, thank you that everything's working out for me in my favor. Allah, thank you that I have an easy and blessed life. They're so afraid at the end of their prayer to put their manifestations in it. But they're already thanking Allah for their food, for their house, for their clothes, for the money that's coming in, for the job that they currently have. So all manifesting is doing is saying, thank you to taking me to the next level. Thank you for bringing me the perfect spouse. Thank you for creating this amazing life for me. It's really not complicated when you look at it that way, because the simplest tool to manifest is thank you. Thank you for holding the door open for me. Thank you for moving out of that parking spot so I got the first spot. Thank you for bringing me a cup of coffee today. Thank you, Savannah, because she did buy me a cup of iced coffee today. That doesn't interfere with my religion. We went to the circus yesterday. My daughter and her boyfriend, her best friend and her husband, my youngest daughter and the 4-year-old, and we had a blast. And then we went to Precious Moments. Precious Moments are little figurines for people who don't know, that are done by an artist named Sam Butcher. Sam Butcher in Carthage, Missouri has a museum. It's called Precious Moments. And we went to the museum in the chapel yesterday. Well, it's a non-denominational chapel. You can actually get married in that chapel. And he has the figurines of the little kids all over the place, as well as the most beautiful paintings on the walls and stained glass that he created through the eyes of religion. And a lot of them are a tribute to people who have passed away, especially the paintings on his walls in the chapel. If you go to a Catholic church, they're very ornate. If you go to some of the non-denominational churches, they may not be as decorative as Precious Moments Chapel or a Catholic church. They're still beautiful in their own right, and they are teaching you to manifest by using the Bible. So you take the 10 Commandments. Do unto others as you'd have done unto yourself. I have a Catholic grandmother, and I had an Irish grandmother. My Irish grandmother was raised in a Catholic orphanage. She took a lot of the teachings to the extreme. I love her to death, but she took a lot of it to the extreme because you couldn't swear. She always wore skirts. There were things in the Bible that she did, but yet she would cut her hair, put on powder, and red lipstick. Some of the things she did just didn't make sense, but they worked for her. And when you are manifesting and using religion as an excuse why you can't manifest, you're creating that. But if you're saying, because I am a Christian, I am balancing the cardinal rule of do unto others as I would have done unto myself, I can manifest anything I want, as long as I'm rising somebody up. So if I'm getting a promotion at work, the person whose job I'm taking over is going to a better job. If I am getting this house, the person in that house is moving to another house that they want. If I'm getting a new car, it's just fun. If I'm manifesting a puppy, or I'm manifesting a set of nails, or getting my hair done, religion has no play in that, because God doesn't say we can't cut our hair. He doesn't say we can't have nails. He doesn't say we can't have spa days. All it says is stories about how people transcended time and still got whatever it was. They were still struggling, and then they rose. They were wanting something, and then they were given it. So Joel Osteen talks a lot about the birthing process with the Bible, and there were 2 women in there, one who gave birth in her 80s, one who gave birth in her 90s. He talks about women who come to the church who wanted children, and they've had multiple miscarriages. And when they started going to church and giving their life to God, they had babies. One of them he talked about was 53. There's an actress who was married Sylvester Stallone, and she's with somebody else now, Bridget Nielsen, I believe her name is. She had a baby at 55. So when we're manifesting, God's not saying we can't have it. God is just saying, do it in a nice way. Manifest in a nice way. So if you want to manifest with religion, and I want to sum it up in one sentence, because I'm a Christian, I manifest in a nice way. simple. Don't make it so complicated that you can't wrap your head around it. Instead, go out there, have fun, raise people up with your religious beliefs, use the Bible, use your religious core that you believe in, and just go enjoy your life. Because life is too short. And you want to have fun, because when you die, the one who had the most fun at the end, they're the one who really wins. Because people are telling your story years down the road. And manifesting is just a story that people are going to tell. This is how you created your life. You guys have an amazing day. I love you. Subscribe, hit the like button, and again, tell me why you love me.